What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we're going to be joined by our very own Scott Gross right here at AWC. He's talking all things athletics, and he's bringing Victor Verdugo, I believe that's how you say it. He is the women's soccer coach right here at AWC as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about soccer. Hopefully, I know more now. As well as Scott McCloud. He's going to be talking about the Penitentiary Pint Fest that's happening this Saturday, and I'm also going to host it.
Oh,
so
cool.
It's going to be fun.
Fun times.
So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. And you can stream right now on the Border Radio Facebook page and KAWC YouTube page. And email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
Chili from Philly. Unique Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we did have Scott. He's here somewhere.
He
so
totally
I didn't lie.
Rejected us.
Yeah, he's hanging out somewhere, but he did show up. So
He's here in the building.
He's here in the building. No, but he said, no, there's somebody more important than me.
That's right. He said, if I come on air, it'll be all about me.
Yeah, he loves to talk about himself. No, he doesn't. I'm just kidding. But he is here. But no, more importantly, we have the women's soccer coach, Victor Verdugo. Is that how you say his name? Is that your name? Yeah,
and you're
Verdugo?
the head coach?
Head coach.
Head coach. Get a little bit closer to the mic, or like I'll move it closer to you. All right. So people that may not know, we like to go into their background, know a little bit about them. Where are you from originally, Victor?
So I grew up here in Yuma.
What?
A human.
Yeah.
A true human, a full-blood human.
I think this is the first time we've had somebody that worked here at AWC that's actually from here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're changing the culture in that. So for me,
very cool.
Grew up at Yuma High School.
Yeah, he went to Yuma High. Okay.
Came here at AWC, so this is home for us.
Right on. So did you play soccer as a youngster? Or?
Yeah, so I played for Yuma High, then got an opportunity to go to college up in Phoenix.
What about younger than that? Like, when did you start playing soccer? I want to go way back. Like, were you like
my freshman year?
Freshman year?
I like baseball first.
Okay.
And then
you went to baseball,
and then
what was it about?
Bad thing.
What was it about baseball that you?
Oh, I love baseball.
I just like baseball. It's a technical sport. Like, I feel like there you can either hit the ball, you can either pitch, you can't hide.
You have to do something.
Yeah.
So what position did you play?
I played second base.
Oh, okay. I was pitcher and catcher.
Awesome.
It was great.
Was that a fun position, second base?
Yeah, for me, I mean, I just enjoyed the sport. I mean, even the girls give me a hard time because once season's done, I'll go off and watch baseball.
Oh, okay. So
No
baseball's your first love.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Well, but I'm saying first though, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying like I had a first wife and not anymore, you know. So
I'm on my first marriage.
So, not anymore, you know. But I'm saying that was your first love, right?
Yeah.
That's what your first you were into.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you left it behind.
And then you're like, what was it about soccer then?
I had a buddy of mine that lived across the street, and they had like a traveling team, and he was like, "Look, we're short a couple guys." He's like, why don't you come out and play for us? Tried it out and stuck with it. And it was more because he was my best friend and I saw that they traveled and there was a big support behind it. And
what was the support that you're talking about? You said support. Is it because of the culture here in Yuma?
Well, there's a young, not young man, gentleman. His name's Tony Ortega. He sponsored the team, really took care of the boys. And for me, I would have never left Yuma without him. So for me, it was, he put it together, took us to tournaments, took care of us.
What position did you play soccer?
Goalkeeper.
Really?
Yes.
The most intense position.
So is it goalie or goalkeeper?
I like goalkeeper, but
so it's goalkeeper. What's the technical term? You're a coach. You would know the technical one, right? Or is it interchangeable?
It's interchangeable.
It's just goalkeep.
Yeah.
There's so many terms.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of terms for it.
Why don't you like goalie?
I don't know. For me, it's more stop the ball.
Yeah.
Just stop the ball.
Yeah.
Just stop the ball. That's your job.
That's your
job.
Why
why did you pick that?
That's the position they needed.
Okay, no one wanted to do it.
So I kind of like, I'll do it.
Because you were like the new guy, or
it was like, look, we need a goalkeeper. I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
Sure, why not?
So that's how I ended up starting to play soccer.
Okay. So, let's go back to your goalkeeper days.
Yes.
I won't say goalie. I won't offend you. But so what was that like when you first got on the field and you're responsible for, making sure the other team doesn't get a point? And like, I know soccer games from what I watch, and I only watch like when I think it's the World Cup. Is that what it's called or something? Yeah, there you go. I watch in that because everybody's excited, but it's like 1 to 2 points. There's like, if it's 3 points, it was like, wow.
Like that 1 point could be
that 1 point.
Well, I realized that after a couple of weeks.
So let's go back to the first week though. Like, what was that like the first time you're there, your first game?
I mean, just understanding what the position was about. Luckily, we had good coaches. Like that's what I remember. We had a good coach that stayed with me, worked, and kind of, hey, you're gonna have to stop the ball. That's your job.
And you can use your hands.
Yeah.
So you have everything available to you, right?
Yeah.
All
your hands,
appendages.
your head, everything. You can kick it. You can do whatever, right? And
You stop it. You kick it. You throw it. You can do everything. But you have a huge net to block.
I mean, they're like, well, you're kind of small to play in goal, but we'll see how this works out. And to be honest, it was just, I enjoyed it because I want to be one of the guys there.
Sure.
And that's, that motivated me and just worked hard. And, we had a coach that cared and he did sessions with us. Hey, this is how you catch the ball, buddy. And that. So that's what I remember.
Like the technique of it, how to do it. There is a certain technique. You just don't try to do it.
Yeah, there is
throw yourself in front of it. That's what I think. Just like whatever works.
If it works, sometimes it works.
You have to use your whole body.
You have to use your whole body.
You can't be scared of it either.
Yeah,
you're gonna get hit hard.
Yeah. So for us, it was like, just understanding that the communication part. So it kind of helped because of the responsibility you have of if they score, you're responsible for
that's
it.
What I'm saying,
so
man. That's a lot of pressure.
I think I like that. I
but you
enjoy
can
that.
end up being the hero. Though,
Wait a minute, you like that?
Yeah, I liked having the responsibility, and for me, like the rest of the guys on the team were a bunch of knuckleheads, I would say, and so for me, it was kind of part of my personality of, hey, I'll take responsibility, guys. I don't mind.
Well, it makes sense because you're a coach now.
Yeah.
So you're like a leader.
Yeah. I guess it kind of prepared us.
Sure.
Yeah. So you kind of you led, but kind of from the back, right? You're back there, and
isn't it weird how that works? Because like the catcher sees everything in baseball. You're like almost the leader. It's not the pitcher. It's the catcher that sees everything. So it's always from like behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think that's what helps to learn to coach. Like you start seeing everything. Have to understand everybody else's role.
Exactly.
So now that I think of it longer term, it kind of helped out to, okay, well, this is how the game should be managed.
Yeah, my son was goalie and it was so hard to watch. As a parent, I was like, oh no, he missed it. Everyone's going to hate him. Yeah. Or like shootouts. Oh, those are the worst.
Oh, I love them. I love them because you get to be the hero.
Yeah.
So, so that's what it sounds like you were pretty good at your position.
I was okay.
Yeah, you were okay.
I was okay. I mean,
so those hero moments though came a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, when we'd gone to shootouts, I mean, I got to be on the right side of them a couple of times, so I enjoyed that.
That's awesome. So you played at Yuma High all 4 years?
So I was at Kofa High.
Oh.
And then I transferred over because our coach was going to coach at Yuma High.
That's why you left?
Yep. So you were at Kofa and then you went to Yuma. Oh, okay.
And you followed your coach.
Yeah, I followed our coach.
You didn't get kicked out of Kofa.
No, I mean, we lived in a different house, but back then it wasn't such a big deal about transferring schools. Now it's
now it's like, what'd you do? Yeah.
Where's your bill or this to prove where you live?
Oh, that's so true. I know. Proof of residency. Okay.
And I think my house now, which used to be Kofa, which is close to Kofa, is actually now Yuma.
So weird.
Like where I grew up in is like they would go to, and it's like way over there. It's so different anyway.
Yeah. So you went to Kofa, then Yuma.
And how did they do at Yuma? Like, what was your guys' record? Did you guys do pretty good?
Yeah, we did pretty good. So coming in, we were like ranked top 6 in the state.
Cool.
6th in the state.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So we had I mean, a lot of people don't realize Yuma High has around 6 national champions at the JUCO level. There's a lot of history there at Yuma High School.
Okay.
And for me, our coach, he worked with another gentleman that was a big fitness guy. He was kind of like a football coach as well. So for us, it was different type of soccer back then, but 2 guys that they really just cared about us, wanted to give us a good experience. Now that I look back at it, well, we probably shouldn't have ran as much, but but that's what they knew what to do. That was the game.
Oh, so you ran, but so now you don't have your girls run that much? Is that
well, we do, but it's just there's a different way to do it.
Different way. Oh,
where,
okay.
Like for me, it's important. Like our assistant, like Joel, he does a great job of. He makes it. I guess nobody likes to run, so we're gonna make it fun for them. And he does great activities where it's not just running laps. He makes it into different types of games where we are getting our fitness, but they enjoy it, where they realize, oh, we did run.
Yeah. But, I don't know if you've heard, but we're an anti-running show. So
well, we did have an Olympic gold medalist runner on the show.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we did. What was his name?
The Canal Run Club too.
Yeah, we had Sean
Merritt.
Yeah, he was a gold medalist.
We had to hold the medal.
Oh wow.
That was amazing.
He did mention though, like he said, look, the thing I'm doing is usually the punishment for other sports, right? It's like you just messed up. Go take a lap, right? Like so. That was
enjoys it,
and he enjoys it.
So crazy.
But you enjoy being a goallie, or goalkeeper.
Yeah,
sorry, jeez, my
we're
goodness.
gonna break you of that.
So censor that out, Colin. Yeah, but you enjoyed doing that, which is something that I guess people don't normally do, right? So you're doing good. You 6th in the state. And then you go to college? Is that what you go to the collegiate level?
Yep.
Okay.
Went up to Chandler Gilbert Community College.
Okay.
Was up there for a couple of years. And then
Did you like Chandler?
Yeah, I love Chandler.
I lived there
for
a long time. It's beautiful. It's not as expensive as Scottsdale, but not as scary as some other places in Phoenix.
Yeah, back then, now I go up to Phoenix and like they were barely building the 202 and
oh my gosh,
there was nothing.
Yeah.
And now like, oh wow, there's 303 and everything out there. So, but yeah, I keep in touch with a lot of those guys. And
did you get a scholarship? Is that how it worked?
Oh,
okay,
nice.
I had a scholarship up there.
So you're playing soccer, but what were you in school for?
Did business.
Okay.
That was my degree. That's my background.
Fun.
So, but yeah, it was fun to go up there. The coach really took care of us, took a chance on me. Actually, I was at Grand Canyon University and they had told me, well, you're probably not going to play for a couple of years. And he reached out to me and, hey, you'll play for us right away.
Right away.
Nice.
So you were kind of recruited then.
Yeah.
Very cool. You must have been very good. You're humble.
No, well, for me, I was looking for an opportunity.
Yeah.
For me, I never really thought about playing college. I just wanted to be one of the guys. And, even my assistant, that Joy Barra, we played together on that club team here in Yuma.
Okay.
So for us, it's, it kind of, the people I still talk to come from that team.
Cool.
Okay. So how'd you do on the collegiate level? How was your team?
We were pretty good. That team was ranked top 10 as well.
Nice.
Finished
top 10 in the state?
In the country.
In the country.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
We just went big.
Yeah. So
you made a big leap there.
Yeah. So for me, it was, going into another atmosphere of, my roommate was a national team player for Columbia.
Oh, cool.
He was a little bit older. He had just come back from playing. He was at Weber State as a kicker, actually. So he came back and played soccer. So I had a great experience up there with those guys.
How long were you in school for? How long did you do that?
2 years at Chandler
2 years?
Gilbert.
Oh, you did 2 years?
Yeah,
okay.
and then I decided, it's time to just move on to school and came back to Yuma, finished my degree at NAU Yuma and, then just move forward.
Okay. So what did you do out of school? What was the first thing you did? Did you try to get into business with that degree?
Yeah. So I tried to go into business, ended up working in insurance for a couple of years.
Okay.
What type?
And then
What type of insurance?
Commercial insurance.
Commercial insurance.
Yeah. So I did that for a bit, realized that wasn't a lot of fun.
It sounds boring.
It is boring, writing quotes and having people complain all the time. So not the most enjoyable.
Sure.
But it started me off on a path of, then I ended up heading up to, my college coach called me and he's like, hey, do you want to coach college soccer?
There it is. That's where it begins right there, huh?
Yeah. So that was around 2016.
2016.
Okay.
And that was here? This position or is
no, he was they offered me a job up in Grand Junction, Colorado.
okay. So that's where you first your first
That's where I got
official position in soccer was there. Okay.
So
Was
you
up
moved
there.
from Arizona to Colorado.
Yeah. So I
Tell
went
us
up
what
there.
That was like.
I didn't even ask how much they were going to pay me.
You just were
You just
excited
said
about the
yes.
opportunity.
Yeah,
You're like,
and
this
then I got up there and
stuff
like-
is for the squares. Like I can't do this.
I missed the game.
Yeah.
So his son was up there and they had just finished in the national Final Four of Division II. So to me, I'm like, well, what a privilege to be up there at a program. I had coach at the youth level, but went up there and great group of boys, learned a lot, had a hell of a coaching staff up there. And for me, was up there a couple of years.
Did you like the snow?
It didn't snow in Grand Junction.
Really?
That's what, yeah. The only time it would snow is when we would go to Denver to play our games.
Everyone thinks Colorado snow.
Yeah. So for us, it was kind of perfect. It
cool.
did get cold, but it was, I mean, I guess the Grand Junction was similar to Yuma.
Oh, wow.
Just nicer weather.
Yeah.
Which everywhere else would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was up there for a couple of years and then decided just financially it didn't make sense. Came back here and got
I mean, you didn't ask the pay. You just moved.
Yeah, you kind of just did it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of one things I've learned, you know, sometimes you would think, well, they're going to take care of you. But the school had like 26 sports.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it was a little too much. And for us,
we talked about that. What happens when you have too many sports? The budget's low for everybody.
Yeah. So for us, like we had just went to a national quarterfinal and you know, the support wasn't there. And I was like, it just doesn't make sense anymore.
So you wanted to move back. Was there a position waiting for you here or did you have to create?
So I came back and actually taught high school at Hill Ridge High School.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there for a couple of years and then you know, really didn't have much interest to coach at that point of
what were you teaching?
I was teaching PE.
Oh,
yeah, makes
still
sense.
active.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, it's like if you're going to teach, you might as well teach PE.
Sure.
It's simple. So for me, it's kind of the coaching part as well. And I was there for a couple of years, and then here on the boys' side, I got asked to, hey, would you like to volunteer to help on the boys' side with Coach Kenny Dale here? And that was around 2019, and was on the boys' side for a couple of years, and then just decided, you know, I kind of was like, I filled my role there as a volunteer, and then thought the girls' side was still, you know, they needed a little bit of help, so decided to switch over to the girls' side as an assistant. Was there as an assistant for 2 years, and then 3 years ago got asked, hey, would you like to be the head coach?
So about 3 years ago, that started your journey here as the head coach for the women's team. We're going to take a break. Thank you for that history. We like to know our guests a little bit more. And we're going to talk about the team when we come back.
Awesome.
All right. We're going to do that right after this. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Pianist Dmitry Kirichenko will be performing as part of the St. Paul's Concert Series at 5 p.m. on Sunday, November 16th at St. Paul's Episcopal Church. Dr. Kirichenko, who has performed throughout Europe and the United States, will be presenting works by Chopin, Schubert, and Beethoven. More at stpaulsyuma.org.
Good morning. This is Cecilia Holland Braithwaite, one of the hosts of Morning Edition on KAWC. Here to remind you that you can access music and news from across the street and around the world using our KAWC.org website. KAWC program archives and local podcasts like Arizona Edition, The Hot Spot, and Siendo Primero, as well as national NPR shows are waiting for you in our KAWC KOFA app. Our app can be downloaded through the App Store and on Google Play.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Victor Verdugo, the head coach from the AWC, or for the AWC women's soccer team. And we dove into your history, found out why you're the perfect fit to be this coach. You said you got here about 3 years ago. How was the team then?
I mean, the team was in a very good position. They were ranked in the top 15.
Okay.
For me, the basis was always there. I mean, for me, it was just coming in and maybe just in putting a different mindset of the culture we wanted of. They had always kind of just hadn't taken that step to be at the national level. We had always come up a little bit short. And for me, it was, I think just the culture needed to change a little bit of, hey, we believe we can be a national contender. And that's really what I think we changed in the last couple of years of just a different mindset, a little bit more player centered of, hey, it's about them.
Okay, so you're saying you're saying words like culture, about that structure. So the actual what you're doing working out is not changing. You're still doing the same reps on these things, but it's a different mindset. What's so important about the mindset?
I think most of all, I've always been a big believer. If you take care of your player's going to take care of you.
So they feel better to be a part of the team, because you even mentioned earlier, we were talking about like that coach really took care of it. That coach, you said that kind of a few times that you saw that. So then, okay, now you're implementing that you want to make sure they're taken care of.
Because then they'll work for you. Then they'll enjoy what they're doing and they'll feel safe.
Yeah. So for us, it's a kind of like, I think just you got to connect with the person. They're a person before they're a player. Here, especially that they're a student athlete. Yeah. There's three things going on at the same time. They're developing as young people. They're trying to be a professional in their career, and they're also trying to enjoy college athletics. So just making sure that all three are moving in the right direction, because sometimes, hey, coach, I'm doing great in soccer, but school, not so much.
So what do you say when they say that?
For me, it's always like solutions. We got to find
maybe
solutions.
Talk to a counselor?
No, for us, it's more of like just finding solutions of if academically, hey, do we need to find the right tutor? What are your habits? Yep. And even as a person, just making sure, what do you need? Because I think for us as a coach, it's really about, I try to tell them of what they go on after they're with us is really going to define what we did for them as a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So you're changing the culture, you're changing the mindset, and you're starting to see improvements like year by year.
Yeah. For us, I mean, it's, I think, for example, I was talking with Scott. He's like, well, coach, how do you put your team together? My team this year, most of the players we brought in are friends of the players we already have.
Okay.
So for us, is if I trust you, I'm going to trust you. Who would you have here to help us win?
Gotcha.
And didn't you say somewhere from Japan?
Yeah, we have around 7-8 players from Japan.
That's crazy.
And most of those young ladies went to the high school together.
Oh, wow.
So for us,
so they say that, okay, you need to go get this person over here because she's really, she's going to help the team and add a little bit more of that dynamic that we might be missing at this time. Yeah.
So for us, it's more of, for me, this is my first sophomore class that's going to graduate.
Okay.
And that freshman group that we brought in are they took us to a national final last year, and they kind of saw, hey, this is how Victor would like us to do things, and this is our culture. This is what the school is about. Because for me, it's the holistic experience of, you're going to come here for soccer, but you're going to get an education. And then for me is, hey, can we trust them? And for me, it's
no, go ahead.
For me, it's, if I can trust you, I think most, at least in athletics and sports, you're going to bring someone else that's going to help us get better. Yeah. So for us, it's kind of, I feel very lucky that we brought in the right kids, and we've been able to have the success this year based on that group understand what the vision was. And now they're like, hey, coach, I have this friend that she's a very good soccer player. She'll be right for the culture. She's going to help us.
So what's the next step on that? Then you reach out to that person, or like, how does that work?
So for me, I'm like, okay, we get in touch, and I kind of, do probably an hour and a half Zoom where I kind of show them what most of them, hey coach, what's the soccer like? So I'll show them, we record our sessions, we show them what that looks like. We'll show them the games. Then I'll show them the school. Well, this is the school you're going to attend. These are the academic programs that we have. And then kind of give them a virtual tour of the school. And then most of all, I tell them, hey, talk to Asa, talk to Linka.
Yeah, like how they like it, what they enjoy about it.
Yeah, because I tell them, hey, they're going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, they're going to tell you it all, huh?
Yeah, so for me,
you're with these girls for 2 years?
Yes.
Right? That's it.
That's it. And then they got to move on to a university.
Wow. So you only got 2 years with them.
I think it's more than enough time, because after 2 years, they kind of, I think they need to keep growing. They
need to grow to the next step.
Yeah.
So you're fine with that. You're helping them get to that next step.
That's right.
For us, we're it's no different being a junior college academically. Academically, you get your associates, you got to go out into a university.
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah,
so it's the same thing.
Okay, same process. So then you said 15th in the that's where they were placed at. Now you guys are what?
We're the last 2 years we've been in the top 5. This year we were number 2 the whole year.
Number
Whoa,
2,
dude.
from 15 to number 2 the whole year, you said?
The whole year.
So cool.
So what was that like to be able to experience that and see this culture shift, this mindset kind of come to fruition? And now it's like the place that I saw 3 years ago, we're here.
I think, I mean, a lot of things come into play. I think the biggest thing, and I'm very thankful, our institution has really supported us.
What does that mean when you say that?
They give us all the resources for the girls to be taken care of.
That's awesome.
All the things we ask for them, from, Jerry Smith's our AD, Anna English is our dean, Brian Dokes our BP, Dr. Core. They all step up. They're always in communication of, hey, what does the team need?
That's awesome.
So for
like
us,
equipment and stuff,
not
like
beyond the equipment,
all of it,
everything.
Wow.
What do they need? And for me, it's kind of that's what makes it feel at home, as far as you have people behind us that that they care about the team, they care about the girls, because it's great that we win all these games, but we want them to go on, and for us, like this year, we suddenly had players getting looked at by LSU.
Wow.
From University of Iowa.
And you're part of that, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're creating these awesome players that can go on and still play.
Yeah.
They don't have to stop.
Yeah.
So you were telling me that you were undefeated until what happened?
Saturday. So for us, unfortunately, we lost in the region final. It's the first loss we've had here in 3 years. And for us, it just was one of those days. The ball didn't bounce our way. I mean, the girls played great. I was telling you, our one of our players, our captain, was devastated.
Yeah.
And but it's these things happen, as far as that's why you have to play the game.
Yeah.
So that means you're out of it?
No. So for us going forward,
or you have to, because soccer works like then you play another team.
There's this weird bid wild card thing going on.
Yeah. So I was trying to say to Ronnie.
I was like, how about you save that for the air and explain it? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So for the national tournament, 12 teams qualify.
Okay.
And 9 get automatics by winning their conference and their district. And then there's 3 at large, is kind of like a wild card, as far as us being ranked number 2 and us only having 1 loss in the year. We'll get the invitation to the national tournament based on, we have history of last year we were the national runner-up. This year we're ranked number 2. We had 1 unfortunate loss, but we're a team that is in that national picture still of, hey, we're 14-1.
So then who do you play next? Like what's that?
So the next we'll know next Tuesday when the selection show goes on, and hopefully they call out our name of, hey, you get an invitation to the national tournament, and then we'll see what group we get put in.
How many teams are picked?
12.
12 for the wild card thing.
No, three are picked for the wild card.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
So only 3, and then you guys play each other, or no?
No. So there will be 9 automatic qualifiers, and then the 3 wild cards will come in, and there will be 4 groups of 3 teams.
Wow. So hopefully you get picked.
Yeah.
Well, you're picked already, right? Because you're in. You're not part of the wild card, are you?
No, he is.
No, we have to put an at large to get selected.
Oh, okay.
So for us, I mean, I feel we should be in.
Oh, okay.
But I felt that before about a lot of things.
Yeah, okay.
So.
I see.
You don't want to jump ahead.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot about soccer
Me too.
right now. I
used to play too. It was fun, but I got over it.
It's definitely a whole world. So you have this opportunity. You said the girls are looking at, or it's different universities are looking at these girls. Now, since you have this credibility, is it going to become easier to now recruit people because they see the success? And I if the saying is, find a parade and jump in front of it, right? So if you have this motion and you're being this great team, don't people want to play for you now?
Yeah, for me, it's, again, our basis has been, we brought in a core group 2 years ago, and that core group now, there's going to be, I brought in 15 brand new players when I took over, and those 15 will now be graduating, moving on. But those 15 have brought in 9 players that will be staying.
Okay, so then the 9 players stay,
and then they start building.
They build that, and then you start chatting with them, like, "Hey,
who should we bring?
What your friends up to?"
Bring a friend, girl.
What are the friends doing? And then, but what I'm saying, so then with that conversation, most likely with that friend, they would be like, well, definitely want to play for you. Look what you built. People want to be a part of a winning team, right? That's why everybody goes to the Dodgers and stuff. Like, it's like Dodgers, right? You know, or Lakers or whatever. Like, it's like, because they were, the winners. Yeah, winners for a lot. So people want to play for them because they have the name. So you're kind of building that credibility.
I think, absolutely. For me, it's more of, it's the reference of the girls, what experience they had here. And most of all, like I tell them, hey, all the players that have come in while we've been here are all graduating. They're all moving forward, because the soccer part is what got them here, but them getting their degrees and moving forward, that's the most important.
You definitely do sound like a holistic coach.
I was literally about to say that.
Like that's
Johnny.
that's you know what I mean. We're talking soccer, and you're talking about a human being, right?
So
it's really cool.
The big picture.
Yeah, big
you're
picture.
Like, soccer's why you're here, but I'm going to help you grow into an adult. And that's what makes you a good coach. I can tell you already. I've dealt with a lot of coaches in my life, and then seeing the coaches my kids have dealt with too. Like, I can tell you genuinely care about them as humans. They're not just pawns, like, I'll put you here and you here and let's play, Yeah,
I think that's the only way, especially in our women's sport, that they have to trust us. They have to believe. And for me, it's, I'm very lucky of the staff we have. Like I was mentioning, my assistant, Joy Barra, we played together since we were 13.
Wow.
So for me, it was very important to bring in someone, number one, that I could trust with the girls, that cares about them. The girls love them. And I think it's important that, again, all that support, this is why we have the results that we have.
That's right.
The soccer part, they're great players. They're great they're great to watch, but I think the people we have here, the kids that we're developing, that's why we're having the success. And
she had mentioned a great coach. Didn't you just get some accolades, or like you won an award, or you were recognized for something recently?
Yeah. I'm very fortunate that we got Region Coach of the Year.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Wow. Region Coach of the Year. That's amazing.
And when did that happen?
Well, after conference play this year, we finished in first place, and I was selected but for me, it's not for me. It's like I mentioned, it's for the staff, because we have a staff of there's Joy Barra, my assistant, Courtney Salaya, our new assistant, Roberto Madrigal. We have Elias Escobar, who he's been here at AWC for 33 years.
Jeez.
And he's doesn't miss a game. He's dedicated.
Yeah. Wait, but did you get the trophy though?
What's that?
You got the trophy though.
Well, we get a little certificate.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, it wasn't a trophy.
It goes in your office.
Yeah,
right?
It goes.
Okay, all right. There you go. It goes. Okay, so you mentioned the games, and we're running out of time. How do people find out about the games? They want to watch it, or go to the game?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
So for us, we played our last home game this last weekend. Going forward, it'll be on awcmatadors.com. As far as there, you can look at the schedule. The national tournament is broadcast. The last 2 years, us being in the national tournament, our semi and final match were on ESPN Plus, which I thought was
very cool. That channel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. If we make it into hopefully a national semi, national final, the game will be on ESPN Plus.
What?
Very cool.
Can't wait to find
Congratulations on all your success. I hope you have that continued success. It definitely sounds like you have the right mindset and the culture you're bringing here, AWC, for the girls soccer team. It sounds very, very valuable to the system and to the kids that are here.
Well, I really appreciate you guys having me today. I really enjoyed being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Scott, for making him come.
Yeah, thank you. Scott's still out there somewhere. He's hiding. He's like, I'm not going to be on there, but we'll find him. And we're also going to find the other Scott McCloud. He's coming up after this. We're going to talk to him about the Penitentiary Pint Fest that Fort Yuma Rotary is putting on this Saturday. We're going to find out more about that after this quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering retirement planning, investment consulting, and money management aligned with the goals of each client. Appointments and information are at yivwm.com. Investment advisory services offered through CWM LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Hi, everyone. This is Pat Mitchell-Worley, and coming up next time on Bill Street Caravan, Memphis favorites Lucero take the stage. That's all coming up next time on Bill Street Caravan.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA, Border Radio 94.7 FM.
For KAWC News, I'm Alexandra Rangel. Open enrollment for the Affordable Care Act began on Saturday, but for families, marketplace health insurance plans for next year aren't looking so affordable. Some plans are expected to more than double in cost. Arizona Senator Mark Kelly joined members of Protect Our Care Arizona to talk about how the expiration of tax credits under the ACA could impact Arizona families.
For just my husband and I has been about $915 a month.
Courtney Deere, a veterinarian in Arizona, says the life-saving medication she depends on will now cost her more than $1,300.
I'm assuming that I'm going to have to work many, many more shifts. We may go down to something like one vehicle. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be changing in our lives and not for the better.
Stories like Deere's are why Kelly says Democrats are fighting for the ACA's tax subsidies amid the shutdown. For KAWC, I'm Alexandra Rangel.
The Colorado River Crossing Hot Air Balloon Festival fills Yuma skies with color and wonder November 14th through the 16th. Experience the artistry of balloon pilots during mass ascensions and the enchanting desert balloon glow at the Pacific Avenue Athletic Complex, 1700 East 8th Street. Information and full schedule at caballeros.org.
K-pop fans, did you know that 80 new K-pop songs or albums were released in October? If you're tired of your old K-pop playlist, join me this week for the new release show on K-pop for Border for new October K-pop releases from Baby Monster, LE SSERAFIM, and Monsta X. K-pop for Border airs on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on Kofa Radio. Stream the show on KAWC's app or website, or follow K-pop for Border on Facebook or Instagram.
The KAWC Student Newsroom is funded by the Local News Initiative at the Community Foundation for Southern Arizona, the Scripps Howard Fund, and by generous local support. Thank you for supporting the next generation of public media. Learn more about the project and hear stories from emerging journalists at kawc.org/student newsroom.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here now joined by Scott McCloud. He is a part of the Fort Yuma Rotary, and they have an event we're going to be talking about, the Penitentiary Pint Fest.
Correct.
I said it. I did good.
Good job. Yay, clap.
Yay.
Yay.
Do we have an applause thing?
I wish we had buttons.
You
did better than me
Scott,
on
you could clap.
Oh.
All right, there we go.
Johnny was offended. He's like, hey,
it's like,
clap for me.
No, but he did mention, like, I'm going to let you say it because, but no, it is. It's definitely a difficult one. But so we do like to get to know all of our guests that we have on the show. So the name McCloud comes with some weight here in Yuma. So
I've been told that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I know it. Kathy. Is that your mom?
That is my great aunt.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I see her online. Moving on.
It's like, yeah, I've seen her on Facebook.
I've seen that name. Yeah.
But your dad, Accurate Automotive Attention, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. And how long is he had that?
Oh God, we've been there. Let's see. My grandfather opened that place in 1969.
1969. Wow.
Yeah. So.
And I know it's a long time ago. You know how I know?
How's that?
The triple A's, because that's how you got in the first position on the phone book.
That's exactly why we did it. As much of a marketing, your marketing. It's a marketing nightmare for us having such a long name nowadays.
Yeah.
Same thing as like trying to say penitentiary. Yeah. So but back then that was the whole.
That was the rule. That was the thing. That was the marketing thing. Where back then, and then you have the 3 A's, right? Yeah. So make sure you're right on the top, because somebody has the 2 A's, then they're below you. So you got the 3 A's and you're up top. So as soon as somebody looks in there, it's like, oh, okay, that's what I'm going to go with and get my car fixed.
But no one uses those anymore.
Well, that's where he's saying now it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back then it was
you
genius.
Regret it.
Yeah. Back then it was genius, but today
now it's
something. Yeah. My dad actually pitched the idea years ago of trying to do a name change, and the family was like, absolutely not.
No, it's like burn him at the stake.
Ingrained into it. No.
So you grew up around the shop, and
I grew up here, lived in Yuma my whole life. Went to school here. So yeah.
What schools?
I went to COFA. I went to a good school.
Yeah. Wait, so there you go. That's a good one. That's good. When did you graduate?
Graduated in 2000.
2000, right? I knew you were kind of around there. I graduated in 98.
Yeah. So you were, 2 years ahead.
2 years. And Ronnie went to Cibola.
I did. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
And I graduated in 04.
It's not all right, Scott.
It's not all right.
I'm just kidding.
Look, there's got to be schools for everybody.
Yeah, I
That's
guess, right? Yeah, there has to be. But so did you get into the mechanic side of things when you were young? Did you ever
Not really.
No.
Not a whole lot of it. I always tell my customers, if you see me working on a car, we're all in trouble. Isn't something bad wrong? Something bad went wrong if I'm working on
It's
them. But
like everybody called in sick today. Get Scott in here.
I handle our towing. I run our towing division.
And I kind of talked to you about that off air. So is that you're like, okay, I don't like the car thing. So give me the vehicle and I'll go pick them up when they're not working.
Dead. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got a, $140,000 office with a scenic view. So I mean, what goes wrong?
Yeah, that's
so you're
that's
towing vehicles that aren't working, or are you doing stuff like what is it, repo work?
Our company does not do repossession work, but I do. We do law enforcement tows, sometimes illegal park tows. A huge majority of what we do is AAA roadside assistance.
Gotcha.
That's our major source for our towing.
Okay,
But
so you don't have too many mad people.
No.
But
Usually
some.
usually the customers are thankful to see us and appreciative that we're there.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you get the mad person that
Are you towing people at the Bodega 23?
Oh, you had to bring that up.
Are you one of the ones that are over there?
Yes, that is us.
What's wrong with that place?
So the
parking
the
lot's
dentist
small.
that's
Yeah.
next to Bodega 23. He does not let anybody park there any time of day.
Because it's his property?
Yeah, it's his property. And it's just a thing. So I parked there for 5 minutes one time. I walked in. It's like, hey, there was no parking. I parked over there. And he's like, get out now. Go over there.
Your car will be gone.
Your car will be gone. And I get out there and I move it. And then when I come back out, another car was already being towed. Like I would have been.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and the unfortunate reality of it is, and a lot of people don't understand this, you go in the bodega, you've probably had a beverage or two.
Yeah.
And if you walk across that planter and trip and fall, he can be held responsible.
Oh, so
people don't think about the legal side of it.
Liability.
So by allowing it, you're consenting to it, and you don't have a proper pathway between the two.
No, it makes sense.
So
it makes sense
so
why
you have to make it not allowed and enforce it.
Yeah, then you
otherwise
have law on your
legally,
side.
if you go to
legally,
court, right?
You have
so
the
there's
law.
no signs that say.
Oh, there's plenty of signs.
Like
there's plenty of signs.
Oh,
no,
wait, people still do it.
Oh, there's
Of
so many
course.
signs. But I was just like, I just went in there real quick. I'm like, hey, I just got a quick
Sure.
meeting. I'm going to do that. There's no parking. And he's like, run.
And people
For your
think
life.
if it's after hours too, they
That's
assume,
right.
it's after hours, it doesn't matter.
He's
but
like, no,
the
I'm watching
legality
you on
is
my
24/7.
camera.
Yeah.
He's watching on the camera all hours of the night.
When I walked back out, like a guy the tow truck already had the vehicle on it. And the guy was like, can we please? And he's like, I'm sorry, I can't do nothing.
'Cause
Like
it's
you can pick it up
expensive.
here. Yeah, you got to go to my place. But those probably aren't the fun ones.
Those are not the fun ones. I mean, it depends. They can be entertaining at
I
times.
guess entertaining.
You have
but
a good attitude. I can tell that you're like, you just don't like deal with it. You're
Right.
just like,
Well, and
okay.
that's the thing is, honestly, usually it's just have a good attitude with them. Be pleasant. Don't be negative. There's it's one of the, like I tell people this all the time, back in that era of Operation Repo and those televisions.
Oh, yes, I've seen it.
Oh, they were catastrophic to our industry.
Really?
Because people assume that, what they do for views and ratings
Is
the reality of it. And I tell you what, if I'm going to do, a non-consensual tow, I'm not going to go out there and yell and scream at the guy and be like, give me the keys, and I'm going to be like, dude, this sucks. I am so sorry you're dealing with this, but we have to take the car.
Sure.
You be compassionate, be understanding of people. And it's,
And is it true once you start the job, like you can't stop?
Not entirely. You
Oh, okay.
can't. So once there's we're actually the industry, a lot of people don't know this either. There's a lot of state regulations on it.
Okay.
So as far as the fee goes, there's the set fee, which is listed on the board.
Okay.
And if they reclaim the vehicle, so once you're hooked to the vehicle, they have to pay what they call a drop fee.
Sure.
And then
okay.
when that's half price. So that's half
Okay.
of the hookup. Or half of the tow. So if they reclaim it before you leave the property, you only charge them half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But you still got to pay.
But you still got to
still got to pay. And
the guy still had to go out and take his time.
That's
and
true.
So you still gotta
Exactly.
pay.
Everyone's got to get paid.
you mentioned the TV show. So when I was 19, I was a little irresponsible. I got a vehicle repossessed, and so the guy doing it, I try to talk to him. There's no talking to him. And anyway, we're talking, but he's not going to give my car back, whatever. And he says that he just got out of the hospital. This is his first tow back. He got shot by a shotgun.
Oh no!
Previous to that, doing a repo at somebody's house. Like he showed me the scars and stuff, and I'm like, what the heck? So the repo side definitely seems like a scary thing, and you got to be a little different or built for that.
Yeah. It's
Well,
not something we have an interest in.
Don't do it. I don't want you getting shot.
He says if he has a gun pointed at him, he's like, okay, I hope you're good aim. Like you just have to be like, what are you gonna do? Put it down or shoot.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
So how long you been doing the tow trucks though?
I've been doing it for almost 25 years. I started right out of high school.
Right out of high school. And then I know sometimes I see, and I explain this to me, like if somebody's having an event, you'll offer some type of thing, like you don't want people drunk driving. What is that all about?
Yeah, so there's different programs that have been offered in the past. They're referred to, like the one AAA used to do was called Tipsy Tow.
Okay.
So basically you just call, you say, hey, I'm here. I had more to drink than I planned, and I need a ride home. So we go out, we pick up your car, we get you and your car home safe, and everybody wakes up tomorrow in a good mood.
And do you guys still do that at certain events, or is that a common thing? I haven't seen it in a while. But.
Yeah, it's not something they've offered. It actually, believe it or not, was not taken advantage of as much as we had hoped.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, was it expensive? Or was it like the same as an Uber?
No, it didn't charge. The people didn't pay anything.
Yeah, it was free. It was like
it was free to the customer.
Yeah, this thing. I used to see it like this is a while back.
Yeah.
Like so, I'm dating myself a little bit, but I would see that there was like, call this and you get the tow home, and so they didn't want you drinking and driving.
Of course, that's the
have
point.
our street safe.
Sure,
Yeah,
that is an amazing
it was a great
thing.
program. I wish they would bring it back.
Tipsy Tow. I love that name.
Yeah.
Wow, never heard of it though.
So we're going to take a break. Thanks for letting us get to know you a little bit more. And we're going to come back and on the other side of it and talk about the Penitentiary Pint Fest that's happening this Saturday at the Penitentiary, I believe, the historical prison that we have. It's a great event. So we're going to talk about that and how you can get tickets.
And get
right
tipsy.
after this. Yeah, I guess you get tipsy at it, right? You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Today's day sponsor is Bill Moody, announcing that the annual Moody Garden Plant Sale will be taking place from 7 until noon this Saturday in the Foothills at 13319 East 36th Place. Master gardeners will be on hand, and plants, pots, compost, and even baked goods will be featured. Details available by finding Moody Garden Club on Facebook.
In Flagstaff today, we expect a sunny day with a high near 66 degrees. Winds could gust up to 28 miles per hour out of the southwest. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of 35. Prescott is sunny and breezy today with a high of 72. Clear tonight with a low of 44. In Kingman, it's sunny and breezy as well with a high of 77. Winds could gust up to 31 miles per hour out of the southwest. Clear tonight with a low of 52. In Yuma, it's sunny with a high near 88 degrees. Calm winds and clear tonight with a low of 58.
I'm Maria Hinojosa. Next time on Latino USA, we meet a family that was recently deported to Honduras despite having legal protections to remain in the U.S. We learn how their story is now part of a broader legal effort to return families like theirs who should be protected under a legal settlement with the U.S. government. That's next time on Latino USA.
Latino USA airs on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here with Scott McCloud talking about the Penitentiary Pint Fest at Tipsy Toe and all kinds of cool stuff like that. But definitely you're on here because the Fort Yuma Rotary, which is a great Rotary here in Yuma, they put on this event. But these events are for good cause. It's right to help raise money, right?
These events are for a great cause. Last year, our Rotary Club was actually responsible for building the indoor playground at the children's museum.
Yeah.
Massive project. This year, our community service projects are going to actually be all around town doing enhancements for some of the schools and things like that.
So that's like the mission. There's like, because we had Juan on, and he talked about like each president kind of gets to have a mission and a goal,
Correct.
what they're going to do and they're going to tackle. So that's what this coming year, or
so Juan's goal was the
playground.
children's museum, the playground, and he got that done, and it looks phenomenal. And this year, Darlene is our president.
Yeah.
Darlene is doing the upgrades to the schools, like garden centers and fixing up some playgrounds and stuff. So we're spreading it out this year, doing a little for a lot instead of one big thing. So
and then how many members do you know? Like do you have any idea how many members are in the Rotary?
Yeah, our specific club, Fort Yuma Rotary, has 76 members at my last count.
Okay.
Cool.
So are you there? Are you in charge of counting? Did I get? Like,
I'm the sergeant at arms. So,
okay.
So
I have to do some counting. No, I don't take roll. No.
So what exactly is the sergeant at arms?
Basically, I get to find people in our meetings and have fun doing it. So
okay, wait a minute.
So
Find them
if they answer their phone during a meeting, if they come in late.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Like jet fines?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean
for how
like
much?
like $1, $2.
Well, and that money goes to charity.
That money,
goes
that
back
money,
to the pocket.
and that's the thing is everybody's a great
So
sport about it. It all goes back.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I'm always late. Johnny's always on his phone. You guys would make a fortune
it's
off
like,
of us.
Hey, you guys want to come and hang out with us?
You guys want to join a Rotary now?
You don't even have to do charity anymore. We're like,
right?
It's like we raised a lot of money this year.
When they
Thank you,
joined,
Ronnie and Johnny.
Yeah, there was a guy that was sergeant at arms at another Rotary club up north. He was telling me he raised like $10,000 a year off of fines.
oh my God.
Insane things. Would fine people for being in the newspaper or things like this. If you were on any sort of social media or like
How is
a
that
radio
bad
show.
though?
Huh?
How's that bad?
Well, it's not. How's it? Oh, it's just a fun way
It's
to
just
find them.
fun,
It's an
yeah.
excuse to
Yeah,
find them
yeah,
again,
it's
raising
just like-
money. Yeah.
It's like anything you do, and like you said, they are when they give them money. But it's for a good cause.
But we do. Oh yeah, we do scholarships. We do.
Nice.
The community service events. We give back to a lot of the local nonprofit organizations. So it's a great thing. We do have a Facebook page if anybody wants to check out our Facebook page, and they can check it out. You just go to Facebook and search up Fort Yuma Rotary.
That's right.
And we'll come up and they can follow, and find out when our meetings are, and even come to a meeting sometime.
And you said you've only been involved. I think we were saying it off air. 2 years. Huh?
Yeah, a little over 2 years now.
Little
yes.
over 2 years. So did you? What made you get involved? Like, why'd you get involved with Rotary? Were you told to, or
no?
Because that happens sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, and actually, it's funny you asked that because my dad is actually in the same club, and he's been in the club since 2000.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I just was decided one day that Yuma's been great to me, right? I mean, we were talking earlier about the business, Accurate Automotive, and it's taken care of my family. It's taken care of our company my entire life. And I just felt like I should do something that can help benefit
Kind of give back.
Kind of give back a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
And my dad's been in the club, and it just worked out. The club meets on Thursdays, which are typically my day off of work. So I can attend pretty much all the meetings and have a great time.
Yeah, because I've known your dad for a good number of years, and when they kept saying we're going to have McCloud do it, McCloud, I was thinking your dad the whole time because that's what they would say, McCloud.
Right.
And
he's typically but he's retiring now, so
yeah, I didn't know that.
He's pretty well retired.
Is he? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I didn't know that. But yeah, that's what I was originally thinking. It's like, so Russell's going to be on the show, and then she was like, no, Scott. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Yeah.
No, that's
Johnny
not
was
disappointing.
Like, dang, no, he was happy.
Yeah, no, that's great. So this is one of the ways that you guys raise money. So you're selling tickets for this event, obviously.
Correct. Yeah, we're selling tickets. So what's your pre-sale tickets? Here, I have my little cheat sheet down here so I don't mess this up.
Yeah.
You can buy
bring
VIP
it up there.
tickets
That's all right. You don't need to hide it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't care.
VIP tickets, $125. Pre-sale general admission are $75. And then the important ones, the designated driver non-drinkers, you can get those for $20. So yes, if you're going to come and drink, bring a designated driver with you. Still a great time. Or you and you buy those pre-sale online through eventbrite.com and search Fort Yuma Rotary.
Okay.
Unless you're smart and you can spell the word penitentiary. Lord knows I can.
Yeah, no.
Just guess.
And you can buy them online there, or you can get them at the door. At the door, we are not selling VIP tickets though. So, and those will be $80 at the door for general admission, and still just $20 for the designated drivers.
So
we want designated drivers.
So okay, I don't drink. I would be a designated driver, so I get like a specific wristband or something showing I don't give her booze.
Exactly. Yeah. Not it's a non-drinker
keep her
wristband.
far away.
Exactly.
Don't let her near the bar.
Yeah. We've had issues with Ronnie before. No,
No.
not at all.
He's kidding.
But so what are some of the things somebody can expect at this event?
So we're doing. We do have an MC. I can't remember who it is.
You have a great host. I think.
My God, yes.
Who-
it slips my
anybody
mind.
know? Okay, Johnny Porter's our MC.
All right.
So, yeah.
Yes,
Okay, Johnny's the
hosting
MC
it.
of our event. We do have a Big Boss Band will be there
Oh.
performing live. There is a pint holding competition, which you're holding 2 pints of beer straight out.
That is fun.
Like dead arms.
Dead arms.
Who drops
straight
first?
Out.
Oh my gosh.
Who drops their arm first?
Last year
Yeah.
when I did it, like the people got upset
Why?
because they were
Spilled
like,
beer?
no, because they were. It's like
That
you
was
have
me.
to hold it straight out and you can't lean back. You can't do anything. You have to be straight.
It's all arm strength.
It's all arms. So like somebody would like they start to lean back and it's like, you're out. And they're like, I'm not out. No.
Mhm.
Like one guy got mad
Ooh.
and came up to me and tried to fight with me last year. I'm
Well,
like,
what's the prize if you win that? Is there a prize?
yeah, there was something. I don't remember.
There is a prize. I personally don't know what the
Like
prize
the
is.
free
That
beer
wasn't-
in your
Yeah,
hand?
I might have been a mug. It might have just
Well,
been like,
I know they get the mug, but
They wanted
I think
the
there's
beer.
something else
Yeah,
as well. But
So
thanks for
people
putting me
got.
on the spot.
but it's also but it's also like the pride of it too, right?
Exactly.
Like the guy, and I was like, I went up like, can you kick this guy out? And they got rid
He's
of him.
obviously
but-
had too much. He's
Yeah,
leaning. He's leaning.
He's gone. But so that's always fun. And what else?
Yeah, so there's that, and then we do have the People's Choice. So you can go, you scan the QR code, and you can vote on your favorite beer.
Awesome.
And that brewer gets an award for it.
Oh,
And then
cool.
there's the President's Choice, which is it actually won't be our president this year, but she has a stand-in.
No, okay.
That's going to be doing the
She'll
judging
pick.
for her. Yeah, she's picked someone that'll stand in and
Gotcha.
and judge their favorite beer. So we
Uh-huh.
do those.
And you said it's this weekend?
It is this weekend.
Where?
It is
Where again?
November
The
8th.
prison.
It's at the
Oh,
at the
yeah,
Territorial
duh.
Prison,
Whoa.
220 Prison Hill Road.
Yeah, that's where the penitentiary part
Yep,
comes in. It's not
exactly.
like the real prison in San
Oh, you
Luis
don't
or
get to
anything.
hang out in the prison.
No, you don't get to drink with inmates. Sorry.
Not with-
Drink
we're
with
not-
inmates.
But it is a 21 and over event.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
yeah.
do have to make sure you bring your government issued over 21 ID
Yep.
so you can
Yes.
get in.
Yes, not your social.
Not your social, and you can't bring your newborn baby
Don't
in
bring
their
your
little
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you can't bring
This
the.
is an adult
I actually learned
fest.
that last year. I couldn't
Really?
bring my daughter. Yeah, because I was like, I have my daughter. Like, no, we can't
Sorry,
even have that
Johnny.
because of liability and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Are you
Ah,
excited
yeah,
to
yeah.
MC?
Yeah, I'm excited. I have
He's
a
excited
really
to
good
get away
time.
from his daughter.
No,
Poor Emma.
it's a fun time. I like the event, and
Yeah.
I was honored because last 2 times I did it because of my affiliation
Yeah.
with my previous job. This time they were like, no, the people want you, and I'm
Oh.
like, let's do it.
That's
Like,
awesome.
okay,
So what
I-
exactly do you do? You kind of just host?
yeah, I just talk about what's going on, and then
Okay.
when I help out when they do the games and stuff
Oh,
like that, because it's
nice.
women's and men's too. With
Ah.
so the
I
women
bet
get
the women outlast the men.
I don't know who does longer, but it is definitely it's fun, picking
come find
people out. Yeah, you
We'll
can at
see.
least do that, Ronnie.
Bo could do that. Yeah, because I don't have to drink it. I can
Yeah, you
just
don't have to drink it.
I'm
You just
strong.
hold it out. Like, there you go. I am woman. I am strong, But so it's this Saturday. Tickets are available right now,
Right
correct?
Now. Yep,
So,
eventbrite.com.
and if you want to get VIP, you got to do it right now.
If you want VIP, you got to do it now. We are selling out on those. So yes, do it before Friday.
Well, can you tell me a little bit if you haven't already? What's VIP?
Yeah,
What exactly
so
do you get?
VIP is they have wine.
Oh.
It is actually sponsored by El Charro Cafe.
Yum.
They are our major sponsor this year, and they're also providing all of the food for the VIP area. So you get free food from
Whoa.
El Charro.
That's where I
You
hang
get
out.
wine and beer.
You like those cheese crisps?
Yeah,
Is that
Those
why
are
I didn't
so
get any
good.
food last year?
I just got there. I was eating there the whole time last
Yeah.
year,
So you get food, you get wine for VIP.
and you kind of
Yes.
like a place to relax and sit
Cool.
down.
Yeah, they have chairs set up there,
Nice.
small tables and high top tables,
Oh,
and
cool.
yeah, it's a great time.
You get a special section.
Yeah, and
You
it's
do,
a
yeah, it's
beautiful view too. With the
Ooh.
Gorgeous view of the
sunset.
river.
Oh my goodness, it's a great
Wow.
view right over there.
That
So
sounds fun.
definitely something to check out. So yeah, so get your tickets.
Mhm.
And it's pretty cool that we have 2 breweries here now.
Yep.
We got Prison Hill and High Tanks.
That's right.
Yep.
I think High Tanks got the People's Choice last year.
Oh.
High Tanks won the People's Choice last year. Yeah.
So it's
And
going to be a hot
Ooh,
competition. We're going to see what happens
Chris is
this
like,
year.
I'm coming for
Well,
you.
I hear a rumor that
What?
Chris is bringing something new.
Oh, okay. All
fresh
right.
batch.
So we don't. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like his secret experiment he's been working on for a
Yeah.
year.
I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, so I'm not
Okay.
saying
That's
anything
all.
more
That's
on
all.
that,
Leave it
but
there.
Yeah.
You made it more exciting now. I
Yes.
can't wait to try this. Thank you so much to
And-
come on. I
Yeah,
really appreciate
you were
you coming
great.
on.
Thank you.
One more time, where do you get tickets?
So you get tickets at eventbrite.com and search Fort Yuma Rotary.
Okay.
And real quick, I want to make a quick shout out to GCE Burgers and Beer, Nicholas Engineering, and United Rentals. They are our sponsors. And again, huge shout out to El Charo. Thank you
Charo.
for everything you
All right.
guys have done to make this happen.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Scott.
All right, with that, What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC, Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activity Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, Anthony Ornelas, Juan Garcia, Dave Reek, and Cecilia.
And you can find out more about KAWC at kawc.org, on Facebook at KAWC Radio, and on the KAWC app. And stay tuned following our program for COPA Midday Music.
All right, and on tomorrow's program, we are going to have, I have it here in my notes somewhere,
Want me to say
Valerie and Hillary from the Humane Society, as
Yep.
well as Kelly Brookshire from Empower Wellness.
And you can listen to the podcast version of our program and past episodes at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
All right, do it if you want to get on the show. And also,
Come be a
let's
guest,
see.
What?
Mostly Muffins is doing something peanut butter jelly drive. Go over there and check it out. It's happening.
Right up.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.